Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host Mary Ellen. This is the inaugural episode of watercoloring with Andrea Nelson Art. If you don't know who Andrea Nelson is, she is an artist who gained a tremendous amount of popularity on Instagram and YouTube by creating really low barrier, wonderful watercolor lessons, let's call them. And she has, for 2025, decided that she is going to take us through filling a book, whatever her book is. I want to practice watercoloring, and I think a couple of you are also interested in watercoloring and playing along. So I wholeheartedly recommend following Andrea Nelson Art, and maybe we can play together and sort of learn as we go. So some preamble, some preparation. This is what I didn't have before, which is a mop-up rag. This is some plastic sheeting, and this is basically the liner of a cereal box. We have popular the colors that you know. A spritz bottle, which allows us to charge the paints. I have two paint brushes. I have a wide one, and I have sort of a painty one. The waters, got some waters. And then the last thing is book. Remember the book that I tore the page out of? No idea where that's gone. Saw this in my stash, and this is mixed media. Gold line. That's probably fine. But then I thought, you know, I made a million years ago a watercolor book. And I would like to use that because I think it is not finished, and this is an opportunity for me to finish it. So we search high, we search low, we search here, we search there, we relax a while, we try and figure it out where it might be. As when you are looking for anything that you don't know where it's gone, you start looking in increasingly improbable locations. And I found it, it's kind of like, go look for a tree. If you're looking for a tree, go to a forest. My problem is, this is a journal, and I now have a lot of journals. And so I have a lot of places where there are journals. So I found it among some journals. So under the banner of anything worth doing is worth overdoing, I created an entire carrying case for this when I made it. It is bound this way. So each one, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 signatures. Look at me go. This, I think it's Coptic stitch, not sure. Really went bananas crazy on the tassels. Gracie started to chew one of them when I left it on the floor. Cover is made out of cookie board, and I started it June 5th, 2016. Oh, we won a game. Look at us. Sorry, I don't mean to be sarcastic. And so I have gotten to here. At some point, if you are even remotely interested, I would be happy to do a flip through, but that is not what today's exercise is. Today's exercise is day number 1, or lesson number 1 from Andrea. And the technique is wet on wet. And if you remember, where are they? Here's, oh, there it is. If you remember watching me do this, this is essentially what we are going to be doing. Put down some wet, put down some color, let the whole thing dry, and then do outlining, and we'll do something special in the middle, and we'll be able to get years. Put down the year. So there we are. Just gonna, if I do enough of this, I anticipate being able to use up a decent amount of washi. She uses sort of a low-tack masking tape. Also would work very nicely. Anything that can release is going to be good. So I think she has 3 lessons done, but we gotta get started, or we're never gonna get there. So there, okay, there's that. And then she does like 2 bits here where we are going to do the year and then the 2 dates, like the from to, however long it takes us to finish. There we are. And it's, oh, we are so close to having this finished. Exciting. Okay, squirrel. Okay, so what does she do? She charges her watercolors first. So let's get this out of the way. She always looks at the camera and goes, watercolor paints. Now I've got water spurts all over. Okay. Step 2, take water. And I have a fatter, wider brush to be able to put down the water much more quickly. And liberally. Oops. Okay, stop. And now we just splodge on paint, as far as I can tell. And the whole idea is that we see this blossoming happening, the running. Ooh, I like that color. Wherever you want the color. What she would say, anybody can do this. It's not, what do I want to say? I'm getting really low on this yellow. It's not representational drawing. I suppose I can do a cool color. Couple greens? Sure. What else did she say? She said if you get pooling that you don't like that, you can always just sort of mop her up, which we can do. And the other thing she said was, you know, you can do like splodges. Okay, I need to mop that up. I don't know why I'm using this when I've got a rag perfectly suited to the task. Ooh. There. She spends an awful lot of teaching time with positive reinforcement of basically saying whatever you do is going to be fine. It doesn't matter. There is no right. There is no wrong. Just literally you do you, boo. It'll all work out. Whatever you're worrying about, it'll be fine. What did I want to do? That's what I want to do there. Do I want any blue? Still on this weird anti-blue kick. Okay, that's good enough. There. Oh, nope, it's this one. So that, I think, is the color down. And so I'm going to go and blow dry this, and I will be right back talking with yourselves. Okay, there we are. We are back. I'm going to do something, that bit there, I don't know if it's dry or not, but we're going to splodge it just to see. Oh, it is. It's just weird. Okay. Good enough. So now we tear off. This is absolutely one of the fun bits of doing this method, is the washi tape tear peel. Okay, I need my little duties, There's one, there's two. It worked. Of course it did. Never a doubt. Okay, so now what do we do? This. Now we do the outlining, which you've seen me do before. We're doing color outline, which is the nice sort of quiet, contemplative, that's wet. And so, what did she say? The next thing she said was, and then ta-da, you have done your first wet on wet. Which is, what did she say? There's wet on wet, and then there's wet on dry. So wet paint on dry paper. Now, I'm not going to outline all of this while we're watching because this is like watching paint dry. So what did she do here? She did 2025. Yeah, we can do 20. Yeah. 2025. January to however long it takes us. And that's it. That is our first episode. Done and dusted. Woo, look at us. Anyways, when I come back, we will have, what does she do next? I think she's got a really fun thing next. I think it is painting mushrooms or something. I don't know. I'll have to look. In any event, that is that all? I feel like I want to do this outline. And I also feel that this is kind of dangerous because something could go horribly wrong. So let's do it together. There. There. That looks, I think, a little better. Okay, now we're for sure done. So this is going to be sort of periodic is when oh gosh, this whole thing is wet. Somebody's been watercoloring here and spritzing water and stuff. Periodic, but we will see if we can keep up to the best of our ability. We certainly have enough pages. And this is, when I made this, it was like good high test watercolor paper too. So anyways, there we are. And I'm super excited that we get to start this on a new signature. So that's all for now. Please take a very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Always love you lots, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.